Have you ever felt a sudden heaviness in your chest, a strange headache, or a wave of bad luck that seemed to come out of nowhere? Across cultures, this experience is often described as the evil eye. The idea that someone's jealous or hostile gaze can project negative energy onto you. While science doesn't prove curses in the traditional sense, psychology suggests that the mind is highly sensitive to social tension, hidden envy, and subtle threats. When you sense the evil eye, you're likely picking up on micro-expressions, body language, or emotional cues that your subconscious translates as danger. The key is not to panic, but to understand what's happening and respond wisely. In this episode, we'll explore practical steps you can take the moment you feel targeted by the evil eye, combining ancient protective practices with modern psychological insights. These actions not only shield your energy, but also strengthen your mind, helping you stay balanced, focused, and protected from negativity in any form. The first and most important step when you sense the evil eye is to acknowledge what you're feeling. Many people dismiss their intuition, but research shows that gut feelings are often based on the brain's ability to process tiny, unnoticed details. For example, the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for detecting threats, can react to a glare, tone of voice, or subtle shift in body language before you consciously realize it. That uneasy sensation, the sudden tension, is your brain's way of signaling caution. Ancient cultures framed this as the evil eye, but psychology explains it as subconscious awareness. Instead of brushing it off or labeling it as paranoia, pause and recognize it. By acknowledging your feelings, you take control of the experience. Denial leaves you vulnerable, while awareness gives you the power to choose how to respond. Trusting your instincts doesn't mean living in fear. It means respecting the signals your body and mind are designed to give you. Once you recognize the signs, the next step is to protect your energy. Negative attention often feels draining, because your body reacts with stress hormones like cortisol. This is why you may feel tired, anxious, or unsettled after being in the presence of someone you suspect of casting the evil eye. A powerful way to shield yourself is through grounding techniques. Take slow, deep breaths and visualize a protective barrier around you. Imagine light surrounding your body, deflecting unwanted energy. Science shows that visualization and controlled breathing reduce stress, strengthen focus, and restore calm. Another method is to physically create space. Step away from environments or people that feel toxic. In cultural traditions, protective charms, cleansing rituals, or simple gestures like touching wood serve the same purpose. They redirect your focus and reaffirm your safety. Protecting your energy is about reclaiming control, reminding yourself that no one's gaze has more power than your own awareness and inner strength. The evil eye is powerful, not only because of external negativity, but also because of how we perceive it. In psychology, this is known as the nocebo effect. When believing in harm actually creates stress and symptoms that reinforce the feeling of being cursed. The key is to reframe your mindset. Instead of thinking, "I'm under attack," tell yourself, "I'm aware, and I can handle this." This small shift changes your brain chemistry, lowering stress and boosting confidence. Ancient practices like prayers, chants, or affirmations often worked because they gave people a sense of control. You can do the same by using positive self-talk. Repeat words like, "I am protected, I am strong, I am safe." Neuroscience shows that affirmations can rewire thought patterns, strengthening resilience against stress. When you reframe the experience, you stop feeding fear and start reinforcing empowerment. The evil eye loses its influence when you refuse to give it power over your thoughts, emotions, and daily actions. While protecting yourself internally, it's also wise to observe the external world. Often, the evil eye is associated with envy or resentment. Pay attention to the people around you. Are there individuals who seem overly interested in your success, who compliment you but with an edge of bitterness? or who watch you with an intensity that feels unsettling. Psychology confirms that envy can drive subtle behaviors, like prolonged stares, backhanded compliments, or exaggerated curiosity. By noticing these patterns, you're not accusing anyone, but sharpening your awareness. This allows you to manage your interactions strategically, limit what you share, set boundaries, and avoid feeding negativity with oversharing. Ancient wisdom warned that showing too much attracts the evil eye, and modern psychology echoes that. By highlighting the risks of constant social comparison, by observing behavior calmly and without paranoia, you become less vulnerable. Awareness gives you the upper hand, turning potential threats into manageable situations where your safety and energy remain intact. Across cultures, people have used cleansing rituals to protect themselves from the evil eye. From burning sage, using salt, or carrying protective symbols. These practices serve both a spiritual and psychological purpose. Science explains that rituals provide structure, comfort, and reassurance, which reduce anxiety and restore a sense of control. If you feel affected by the evil eye, try creating a simple cleansing habit that works for you. It could be as straightforward as taking a shower and imagining negativity washing away, lighting a candle to reset your focus, or spending time in nature to recharge. Visualization plays a powerful role. Your mind responds strongly to symbolic actions. Ancient cultures used amulets or prayers, but the underlying principle remains the same. Redirect your attention from fear toward empowerment. Choose rituals that resonate with you, whether traditional or modern. By practicing them, you create a protective routine that strengthens your psychological defenses and renews your inner energy whenever you feel drained. Ultimately, the best protection against the evil eye is inner strength. When you build confidence, practice mindfulness, and maintain negative energy struggles to take hold. Psychology shows that people with strong self-esteem and resilience are less affected by envy, criticism, or toxic social dynamics. Start by cultivating mindfulness. Notice your thoughts, emotions, and body sensations without judgment. This keeps you centered, even if others project negativity. Next, reinforce your boundaries. Learn to say no, limit interactions with draining individuals, and prioritize relationships that uplift you. Practices like meditation, journaling, and gratitude not only protect your mental health, but also train your brain to focus on positivity over fear. In ancient wisdom, protection came from charms. In modern terms, protection comes from resilience. The more balanced and aware you are internally, the harder it becomes for outside negativity, real or perceived, to penetrate your peace. Strengthening yourself internally transforms you from a target into a shield of your own making. The evil eye may be rooted in ancient belief, but its impact is real, whether through subtle social tension, hidden envy, or the powerful influence of our own minds. By acknowledging your feelings, protecting your energy, reframing your mindset, observing behaviors, practicing cleansing rituals, and strengthening yourself internally, you can shield against negativity in all its forms. Remember, much of the power of the evil eye comes from fear and focus. When you take control of your awareness, you break its hold. Trust your instincts, but don't let them control you. Use them as tools to stay safe, alert, and empowered. At the end of the day, no gaze, no envy, no negative energy has more influence than your own mind and the way you choose to respond. If you found this guide helpful, share it with someone who might need protection too. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending insights. Stay alert, stay curious, and keep decoding the mysteries of the mind.